Brother HLL 2350DW Monochrome Laser Printer. The Brother HLL 2350DW is a monochrome laser printer that prints fast without sacrificing quality. It also offers exceptionally low operating costs due to how many pages you can get out of one toner cartridge, and Brother offers a subscription service to further drive down operating costs. It supports automatic duplexing for printing on both sides of the page, includes a USB connection for hooking up to a single computer, and also supports Wi-Fi for wireless printing. All of those factors help make this printer the ideal choice for anyone who needs to print black and white documents and doesn't require color printing, scanning, or any other additional functionality. To be clear, it doesn't have an Ethernet port. You can't print directly from an South Dakota Carter USB drive, and the display screen is quite small, but that allows it to have an exceptionally small profile, and our testing team loved how compact it is. It doesn't feature a built-in scanner, but, unlike a lot of other printers, this one is really small enough to fit on most desks. Plus, we're blown away by how well it prints black and white materials. It's so quick to print, and it's also compact enough to store in a cabinet or under a console table. Epson Expression Home XP4100. If your ideal printer needs to support the whole gamut of connectivity options, the Epson Expression Home XP4100 has you covered. What impressed us in our testing was that this printer allows you to connect in 3 different ways, including USB for single computer connections, Wi-Fi for printing from any device on your local network, and Wi-Fi Direct for direct wireless printing. These connectivity options let you print from a laptop or desktop via a wired connection, print over your home network from any network-connected device, or print straight from your Wi-Fi Direct-enabled phone or tablet with no network connection needed. It also supports Apple AirPrint, Google Cloud Print, and Epson Connect, which lets you print via email, along with a variety of other options. The XP4100 was a bit of a headache to set up during our testing process, because it needed a firmware update right out of the box. Once it was set up, though, it performed flawlessly in terms of print quality. Monochrome prints turned out nice and crisp, though the printer did have some color accuracy issues when printing photos on glossy photo stock, with browns appearing a bit red. After 6 months of usage, we were still impressed with the Expression XP4100's print quality. HP DeskJet 3755 Compact Printer. The HP DeskJet 3755 is a compact all-in-one that gets all the basics right, without overloading on features that not everyone needs. This color inkjet printer produces crisp monochrome documents and colorful photo prints, copies, and scans, all in a remarkably small footprint. It doesn't perfectly duplicate all of the functionality of a bigger, more expensive all-in-one, but it has everything you'll need for basic printing and scanning jobs. This isn't the fastest printer, as it took over 5 minutes to print out our 10-page test document, but text comes out clear and legible. We also noted that photos came out a bit wet and prone to smearing, but they looked fantastic if left to dry after printing. Another quirk is that while this all-in-one can scan and copy, it doesn't have an automatic document feeder or a flatbed scanner. Instead, it has a single-page document feeder on the top. That means you have to feed each page manually when scanning or copying, and you can't scan things like books and other bulky items. It does support both wireless scanning and printing though, including through the mobile app. Canon PIXMA MG3620 Wireless Printer. The Canon PIXMA MG3620 has an attractive price tag, of course, but it's also a very competent all-in-one inkjet printer that can duplex print both color documents and photos, scan, and make copies. It also has wireless connectivity that lets you print from your computer or the well-designed mobile app. With all of that functionality, we were astounded that Canon doesn't charge more for this model. This is a feature-packed budget printer, which means it can do a little of everything, but it isn't necessarily the best in every way. One area where this printer struggles is speed, and it actually took about 5 minutes to print our 10-page test document. Print quality is excellent though, with crisp text and graphics. It also handles printing pretty well, but it only has one paper tray. That means you can't stock it with both photo paper and standard paper, and you have to manually swap in your glossy photo stock whenever it's time to run off a few photos. We're quite pleased with how this compact printer has performed over 6 months of use at home, too. Although it's not a go-to option for printing high-quality photos, we're still impressed by how well it prints text and graphics on basic printer paper. It's also easy to store this printer in a cabinet when not in use. HP OfficeJet Pro All-in-One Printer. The HP OfficeJet Pro 9025E wireless color all-in-one does it all, and does it well, which is why it's easily our top recommendation for the best home printer. In testing, we found that it offers speedy printing and high-quality results, and it boasts an automatic document feeder, flatbed scanner, and 2 huge paper trays. It's also surprisingly inexpensive to operate due to excellent page per cartridge yields, with an option to sign up for HP's Instant Ink plan to drive those costs down even further, if your print volume warrants signing up for such a service. This all-in-one inkjet is a mild upgrade over its predecessor, that came out a few years ago, the OfficeJet Pro 9025, with the main difference being that it's compatible with the HP Plus service. The 9025 is also a great printer, but opting into HP Plus while setting up this model doubles the warranty length and scores you 6 months of free ink. This kind of service isn't for everyone, but it's a good option if you go through a lot of ink. If you're looking for a powerful all-in-one home printer that handles all of your daily printing, scanning, and copying needs, the OfficeJet Pro 9025E is more than equal to the task. This printer has the specs to run in a small office environment, so it's also a solid option if you work from home, or even if you're looking for a printer for a shared workspace. This is a physically large printer that will likely take up a bit too much real estate for most home office desks, so we would recommend a dedicated space for it.